So now that we have covered the radius, sine function, cosine function, tangent function, now I want to show you how to find the angle if you know an x and y. It is angle, not angel. So if you know x and y, okay, that means that we can use x and y to determine sine of theta, which is just y over r. And if we have sine of theta, we can find the angle using this function. It's called the arc sine of y over r. You may also find this written like so: sine to the -1 y over r, or a sine y over r. All of these mean the same. So this is one way you can find the angle. And so again, if we use x and y equals to 3 and 4, we know that r is 5. So if I wanted to find the angle of, let's just say a sine of, what's that, 4 over 5, then find it by doing the following. So let me see, a sine, I think I can do it this way, 4 over 5. Yep. So you see a sine 4 over 5. Now right now it's in degrees, but we can also put them in radians. So the way I'm going to have you guys solve it for now is in radians. So if I wanted to change this to degrees, just so that you know, what is this? Just so that you know, you can multiply this times 180 divided by pi. Not like that, but like that. And that gives you your degrees. All right, so it's 180 degrees and pi radians. So that lets you know that the value that's coming out for the arc sine is radians. But we don't want that. We just want this value. 0.927. So that is 0.927 radians. Okay? Now, that's one way of doing it. Another way is by finding the cosine, arc cosine. And if we use this way, we're going to end up with a cosine of, what's that, 3 over 5. And it should be exactly the same. So I'll just get rid of this. A cosine 3/5. See, it's exactly the same. Go ahead and go back and just put that in there. Theta is equal to 0.927 radians. Now, did I round that properly? Yep. Okay, and we have one last way that we could do this, and that is theta is equal to the arc tan of y over x. So this is by far the easiest to deal with, because you have 3 over, well, you have 3, 4. You have a coordinate pair 3, 4. And since you have a coordinate pair of 3, 4, you can see that you don't have to find the radius. You can just say that this is a tan of 4/3. And let's see if that gives us the appropriate answer. And it does. It's the same value. So you have several ways to achieve the exact same thing, 0.972 radians. That's it.